Okay, and so now what we're going to talk about is sort of a big thing. It can be confusing, so be prepared to watch this one a couple times, read through the notes, all that good stuff. We're going to talk about well, let's just do it, marginal physical product versus the marginal value product. Okay, so MPP versus MVP. Okay, MPP. This is a measure of the number, not hashtag, right, of physical outputs that can be produced in some unit of time, typically an hour, right? But it could be any unit of time you want. You could do a year if you want, whatever. But we're going to do an hour. Okay, so let's say that you can harvest 20 oranges per hour. Okay, so if you can harvest 20 oranges per hour, your MPP is equal to 20. Okay, so it's just saying you can harvest 20 oranges. Your MVP is a measure of the value, the marginal value, or the value that one worker creates in an hour's time. Okay, or any other unit of time. Okay, we're going to focus on hour because it's an easier one to do. Okay, so let's say you can produce 20 oranges per hour, and that each orange is worth worth 50 cents. Right, so if each orange is worth 50 cents, then your MVP is equal to $10. So more formally, MVP is equal to MPP times price. Okay, so MVP equals MPP times price. Okay, now there's lots of really crazy things. Okay, so one somewhat amazing conclusion is that workers' wages are determined almost entirely by this. Okay, almost entirely by this. Okay, this statement, right, probably not all that surprising if we assume enough things going on in the world, or enough things away. So no racism, no sexism, no other forms of discrimination, which we will be discussing in this class, by the way. So those are interesting topics. Okay, but if we keep with this example, okay, your wage is determined almost entirely by your marginal value product. Okay, so the more value you can produce, the higher your marginal value product. Okay, now obviously you can't change the price of a good. You can change the MPP, your marginal physical product. So maybe you can find a way to pick more oranges, let's say, and that would increase your MPP, which in turn would increase your MVP. Okay, that's true. I agree. Okay, but for right now, it's this marginal value product that determines your labor demand, like how valuable you are, and as a result, or as an extension, your actual wage.